Dinner and a Movie is brought to you by Hamilton Walkers.
An intriguing true-life spy thriller and a dark comedy about marriage are available for your movie-watching pleasure this week. And here to review The Courier and Happily is this young lady, film critic Pam Powell. Hi, Pam.
I like that young lady. I like that terminology.
And you ditched Chuck this week.
I know. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this segment without feeling Chuck's eyes rolling behind me. Chuck, I know you're out there, and I'm sure that you're rolling your eyes.
I was just going to say, I'm sure somewhere he's watching and glaring at you.
I'm sure, but I'm here and he's not.
We're going to start with The Courier.
Let's start with The Courier. This takes place in a familiar point in history during 1960, during the Cold War. But what isn't familiar is this particular story. It's called The Courier, and it stars Benedict Cumberbatch as Greville Wynn, a name I'm sure nobody knows about, but after this film, you certainly will. He's approached by a CIA agent as well as an MI6 agent. He's just a regular businessman, and he gets a phone call. His wife answers and happily puts him on the line, begrudgingly by him, and he finds out that they are going to enlist him to be a spy. They're not going to give him too much information because, let's face it, he is just a businessman. He'll be going to Russia and trying to find out who is going to give him secrets about the nuclear armament deal that Russia has and maybe even save the world. A lot rides on this guy, and he befriends Oleg there that you see. His code name is Ironbark, the original name of the film. And the two of them do more than just trade secrets and bring secrets back to England and the States. The Cuban Missile Crisis has been averted because of their friendship. This becomes a story of friendship and loyalty. Cumberbatch is an amazing actor, and I think this particular film and story really highlights the depth of character that he has. This is a heartbreaking tale, and it shows how one normal, everyday Joe actually has it in them to be a hero. He is an unsung hero, and after this movie, you're going to be so glad that you know this part of history because it really is an important part of history, and it's playing at the AMC Champaign in the theater. Worth it to see on the big screen. I saw it about a year and a half ago, and at Sundance, phenomenal film. You'll absolutely love it.
I don't know about you. I'm still waiting on my phone call to save the world. Have you gotten yours yet?
I did, but I had to push it back by 6 months. You know, I had a few things to do.
Send it straight to voicemail.
That's right.
All right. The next, apparently a dark comedy about marriage. I mean, I'll leave it at that.
Leave it at that, that's
yeah, I
right.
probably won't say anymore. It's called Happily, though.
It is. Like, you think about Happily Ever After, and we've got two characters, Janet and Tom, played by Joel McHale, who I'm sure you probably know, and Carrie Bechet, a little lesser-known actress. The two of them have been happily married for 14 years. I don't mean just happily, I mean like lustfully, honeymoon happily for 14 years. What marriage has that? They do, and all of their friends hate them. They're totally jealous of their relationship. They're invited to a weekend getaway, and then they're uninvited because nobody can stand them because of their hot relationship. Well, they get a knock on the door, and Mr. Goodman, or Goodman, however you want to pronounce that one, arrives at the door. This is where the Twilight Zone kind of feel comes into this movie, played by Stephen Root. And he says, you know, there's a genetic mistake with both of you, and there's a switch that is not turned off in the two of you, which is why you're having this honeymoon phase all the time. Let's just shoot you full of this little green goo, and you'll be like everybody else. Well, that doesn't happen. Janet has a fit, and you see here what might happen to Mr. Root, which is now we have a murder and a cover-up, and what actually happened, and who's responsible for all of this. They go on this retreat with their friends, and, well, everyone has a secret to hide. This is, when I say dark, let's just say it 3 times. Dark, dark, dark comedy. This is my style of humor, but it has to be yours for you to enjoy it. The ending, when you have the reveal and find out what's actually happening, is a little disappointing. However, writer and director Ben David Grabinski gives us one more sucker punch to almost make up for that little bit of lackluster ending. I had a lot of fun with this. I was able to interview the stars for this film as well. It was an interview that kind of went off the rails a little bit, but all in a good way. It was a lot of fun. If you know Joel McHale, you'll know why this movie was worth seeing and so much fun.
Sometimes the off-the-rails interviews are the best kind. They're my favorite.
I just gave up.
And Stephen Root was the stapler guy in Office Space, right?
Yes.
He took my stapler.
Yes. Oh, he is amazing.
Fantastic. All right. Don't forget to check out Chuck and Pam's Facebook page, their website, sign up for their newsletter. They give away all sorts of cool stuff, and we will connect you on our website, which is CILiving.tv. Thanks, Pam.